Dog breeding involves mating two dogs that have good traits. Working with experienced people in the industry who understand the best traits and which dogs to breed for the best results is what you want to look for in a breeder. Find a suitable breeding expert with years of experience in this field and that understands different breeds and genetics. It is why you will usually pay top dollar. However, be assured of quality genetics. Most reputable breeders earn their reputation through breeding and having good quality litters repeatedly. Hook up at local shows or dog breed clubs to meet the best around. Once you locate a potential breeder, use our top 10 tips to evaluate and judge their expertise level. It's always a smart move to visit them at their residence, or most importantly, their breeding space. Before we get into the top 10 tips on how to find a good dog breeder, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and notification bell to get notified when we release more dog videos as soon as we release them. Make sure to stay to find out the number 1 tip because it's one of the most simple tips to find a good dog breeder I could find. Just this one tip alone will save you a bunch of time in finding a good dog breeder. Number 10. Visit the breeder home and ask questions about puppies. A good breeding professional is someone with extensive experience and someone who can be counted upon throughout your entire dog's life. To understand the extent of their expertise, come prepared with a list of questions. Remember, you can never ask too many questions, and there are no dumb questions. An irresponsible breeder avoids answering too many questions. A dog's behavior is molded in the breeding stage. This is why it's essential to work with a person you can build a good rapport with and communicate about your dog moving forward. Responsible breeders should have the ability to keep the dogs happy. They are excited to share their wealth of dog knowledge with you anytime. If your potential seller doesn't value your questions or thinks you are a bother, they will answer faster and rush to let you go. Work with a person who values you and your future dog. Number 9. Cleanliness reputation. Reputable experts have state-of-the-art kennels where breeding happens. It's where they raise them too. They ought to take you to the kennel to see the puppies and to know where they raise them. Professionals will ensure the kennel is clean at all times and the dogs live in a comfortable environment. A happy pup has complete access to indoor and outdoor spaces. Puppies feel happier when free to play and roam around. Someone reputable should allow you to handle the puppies in the litter. Handle them to feel a glimpse of what to expect. A dog in the right environment appears healthy and very curious. A breeding pro should not have any problem showing the dogs, otherwise they can be questionable. There is potential for a sick puppy or something else they can be hiding. Different signs of illness could be a runny nose, diarrhea, or particularly body weakness, even worms. An 8-week-old puppy is good to go home with. Number 8. Meet the breeder in person. The best way to know if a breeder is professional is by meeting them in person. Meeting in person can tell you the kind of person you are doing business with, their temperament, cleanliness, and many other things. You can meet them at their kennel or their home. While at their residence, observe how they relate with the puppies and other pets. It helps you gauge how experienced they are. How clean is the premises? Are there any odors? How passionate are they? Do they express their passion for the dogs? How do they interact with strangers? The visit should give you a heads up on whether this is the right person to work with or if the person doesn't seem trustworthy. Number 7. Meeting the puppy's parents could give you an idea of how good the breeder is. Seeing the puppy's parents give you a clear idea of what the puppy will look like once they grow up. It is an excellent foreshadowing. Parents can better show your puppy's future temperament, size, and how it will look later. Friendly pup parents are an excellent indication that the owner has done a great job. It is a good indication that the seller has what it takes to breed a perfect mix. At times, the parents may give a false impression due to different attributes. When getting a pup from a breeder, meeting the parents will help most with things like color and maximum growth. Great indications of what your puppy will look like when looking at the parents. Number 6. Are they professional? Professional dog breeders will show their pets love. Dogs are man's best friends. It learns very fast and has a sharp memory. This may seem like a no-brainer, but it is an essential point. Ensure the breeder shows them love. A dog without love in the early stage may turn out to be temperamental and mistrustful, especially to strangers. You want a friendly pup you can bond with, not a timid one. When visiting the breeder's place, check closely how the owner interacts with the dogs and his body language. They should be able to talk freely and instruct them through different instructions. The most popular way to show the dog-human connection is whether they lean on him. They only lean on people they trust and are deeply connected to. Do they have fun together? With a bit of time you spent with the breeder, you should be able to tell whether they have fun together. A pet feels loved when you play with him, exercise, and have fun together. Number 5. Is the seller willing to accept the dog back? Things do not always turn out the way you want. Are they ready to accept the dog back in case you can't give it the proper care? Responsible breeders will not have a problem accepting it back. They might have some financial arrangements, but at the end of the day, a breeder who is not ready to have the dog back lacks a sense of responsibility. Owners should place the dog's well-being ahead of anything else. Interview the owner and ensure they have their dog's best interests at heart. What do they value most? The business or the dogs? The law allows the pet owners to take the puppies back and get a refund. However, this depends on different scenarios. It is necessary to know these details before it's a couple of weeks or months down the road and you are stuck with a dog you can't keep. Number 4. Check the dog's medical history to rate breeders' quality. From the first day they were born, like a human, puppies have a health record requirement for safe and healthy growth. Veterinaries have a health program on vaccines and supplements on the puppies to boost their immunity. This treatment should foretell any health conditions the puppy is likely to come across. Health screening, OFA, and CERF certificates are some of the essential certifications reputable breeders should keep. As for the health certificates and screening documents, the medical examination is an important aspect to give you a heads up on what to watch in the end. You can tell possible allergens and what they should and should not eat. Number 3. Buy from assured breeders only. Do not make the mistake of buying puppies from puppy mills. Irresponsible breeding personnel could affect your dog's health in the long run. Once you identify a potential expert through online or networking, make sure to confirm whether they are insured and check their insurance validity. Assured breeding experts comply with all health screening protocols and give your puppies the best possible life at a young age. This will maintain a high standard of pre- and post-sale support. Buying from an insured breeder could save you many future vet expenses since your dog received the right vaccination in its initial stage. Number 2. Ask around. It's not enough choosing a puppy breeder because they offer you the best services. Make sure to look out for some references here and there and listen out for the tone of referees and their first reactions. Look for them in social media platforms and websites and make sure to look out for enthusiastic answers. Ask the breeder for recent references. If possible, visit the references to witness their puppy's health and condition. It gives you complete assurance of what your dog might turn out like before you sign up. Number 1. Confirm the breeder's credentials. Reputable breeders are registered with a reputable kennel club, for instance, the AKC or American Kennel Club. Experts should be proud to show their certifications if they are registered. They should as well have the breed's documentation and more so, the puppy's lineage. Professionals offer essential information on how to take care of and train that breed. Most breeds are quite different. If you are not a dog enthusiast, it is easy to go wrong with a breed. It calls for experienced breeders to advise the best breed that will work for you. A reputable and professional breeder in this field will wholeheartedly help you make the right choice. They will help you understand the breed's possible health complications and any possible drawbacks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, please subscribe if you haven't already. If you love dogs as much as I do, you won't want to miss this next video. Also, check out our description box below for some awesome dog offers. Thanks for watching!